Here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I pause at calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it, though. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. Pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the foot.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponent. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Well, a lot of us remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Lyoto, the Dragon, Machida.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, Lyoto Machida ready to go for round 1. Perhaps we'll see a little bit of a feeling out process here. Lyoto Machida, a very difficult guy to prepare for, to get a feel on. You know he's a fast starter, and he has a lot of first-round wins to his credit. But when it comes to the opponent, perhaps some tentativeness in the early going as they try to get a beat on what Lyoto Machida is trying to do. All right, so there it is, first takedown attempt by the wrestler, and the kickboxer is able to stay upright, so I know it's early, but potentially a significant moment right there.
A huge moment for him, just to gain the knowledge that if I need to, I can defend effectively, even though he believed that he was going to take me down over and over again. This is massive. Now he gets to fight where he's comfortable.
Machida getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything too long for himself to get subbed.
Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, and he somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. And there's the single. Machida gets back up again. Oh, nice hook.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Knee on belly, postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. He has to move or the fight is going to get stopped.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
Changing the position.
Muhammad ground and pound from half guard.
Oh, good defense, yes. There it is, now he's running him out. This is where he wants to be.
Muhammad's got his back again. "20 seconds to go in round one." Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, senta aí. Respira, relaxa. Look, I think he lost this round, but that's because he's outstriking you, okay? So I need you to get in there. I need you.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two.
Big kick lands.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Nice body kick there. Oh, another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Takedown defense holds up. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Strong outside leg kick.
Big right hand.
Oh!
He's hurt bad. Oh, there it is. That's that one, the right hand.
Oh, big left hand!
Oh!
Massive left hand. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He is... Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, that left thigh now really starting to swell. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully.
Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC.
Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Machida gets up. He is back on the feet here. Takedown defense is there. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Take a seat for me, bud. Deep breath. That's right. No more agony.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action. Oh, massive hip kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Muhammad's limping heavily now. Might not be a bad idea to raise that knee, try to check a kick. I'm just not sure how many more he can take. But barely. Look how wobbly he is.
Oh, look at that.
Big left hand.
He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks. He's throwing punches.
Oh! Just over 3 minutes to go. Nice jab by Machida. Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up. Now goes in and secures the takedown. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. While the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Muhammad. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Muhammad's right back to the full mount here. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get pinned.
Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Final seconds. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Nice punch land.
Big power shot there. just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 35 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Lyoto, the Dragon Machida.
Well, some question whether or not Lyoto Machida was capable of this type of performance. Well, the former UFC light heavyweight king certainly answered all of those questions and then some with his skills tonight. This is a hard guy to simulate in training, that much we know, and his opponent just really didn't have much in terms of answers tonight.